Hello students, welcome to the lecture on marketing research and international business. And after this lecture, we will be able to learn the following objectives. Understand international marketing research, discuss about scope of research in international market, describe international marketing research process, explain international product life cycle, discuss about new product development in international market. Let's start with a brief introduction to the topic marketing research and international business. Marketing research is the function that links the consumer, customer and public to the marketer through information. Information used to identify and define marketing opportunities and problems, generate, refine and evaluate marketing actions, monitor marketing performance and improve understanding of marketing as a process. Marketing research plays a very significant role in identifying the needs of customers and meeting them in best possible way. The main task of marketing research is systematic gathering and analysis of information. International marketing research. The process of international marketing research shares many commonalities with its domestic counterpart, namely the familiar steps of problem definition, methodology design, fieldwork, and final report and recommendations. Market research is the functional link between marketing management and an organization's ultimate customer base. Importance of international marketing research. Marketing research is the vital link between the organization and its customers. The objective of sound market research is to interpret consumer behavior and translate the perspective of key customers into actionable marketing strategies. Cornell argues that in the business-to-business market, there is ample justification for conducting international market research in support of the design, execution, and interpretation of a wide variety of global marketing strategies. International Market Research Framework. Through the use of marketing research practices, international product and service providers can develop the most effective international marketing strategies that will lead to sustainable competitive advantage. Market research process within the context of the four familiar stages of the domestic research process: setting objectives, designing methodology, collecting data, and reporting findings. Challenges of conducting international marketing research. Due to the complexities of conducting and managing market research projects across national boundaries, many factors exist that, if not adequately addressed, can negatively impact project management and consequently project deliverables. These factors can impact any, and for that matter, all of the traditional market research. Cultural challenges. Conducting market research in an international market requires a great deal of new learning. From a managerial perspective, this includes a more comprehensive understanding of native culture. Cultural elements such as social institutions, gender roles, language, religion, aesthetics, education, and time orientation are closely intertwined with national culture and have a major impact on the acceptability and adoption of new products and services. Native interviewers. To facilitate the already complicated communication process, using native interviewers for international research projects allows multinational clients to exert a form of quality control. Moreover, it is a matter of courtesy that the local respondents should be able to speak with interviewers in their own language. Measurement issues in international market research. It is critical to establish the equivalence of scales and measures used to obtain data from different countries. One of the significant issues that must be dealt with early in the international market research process is the equivalence of data. Market research infrastructure. Media availability, internet penetration, quality control, and the overall market research infrastructure significantly impact the success of international research projects. Currency fluctuations. Doing business around the world always involves the risk of changes in a particular country's currency. Market research firms are also impacted by these fluctuations because of the numerous field services that are usually hired to complete a research assignment. Scope of research in international market. The scope of marketing research is very wide and comprehensive. It includes product research. Product means the goods and services which are sold to the consumers. It includes consumer products and industrial products. Product research studies the individual product. Consumer research. Consumer is the person who purchases the goods and services. The consumer is the king in the market. Consumer research studies consumer behavior. It studies the consumer's needs, wants, likes, dislikes, attitude, age, sex, income, location, buying motives, etc. Packaging research. Packaging research is a part of product research. It studies the package of the product. It improves the quality of the package. It makes the package more attractive. It makes the package more convenient for the consumers. It reduces the cost of packaging. It selects a suitable method for packaging. It also selects suitable packaging material. Pricing research. Pricing research studies the pricing of the product. It selects a suitable method of pricing. It fixes the price for the product. It compares the company's price with the competitor's price. It also fixes the discount and commission which are given to middlemen. It studies the market price trends. It also studies the future price trends. Advertising research. Advertising research studies the advertising of the product. It fixes the advertising objectives. It also fixes the advertising budget. It decides about the advertising message, layout, copy, slogan, headline, etc. It selects a suitable media for advertising. It also evaluates the effectiveness of advertising and other sales promotion techniques. Sales research. Sales research studies the selling activities of the company. It studies the sales outlets, sales territories, sales forecasting, sales trends, sales methods, effectiveness of the sales force, etc. Distribution research. Distribution research studies the channels of distribution. It selects a suitable channel for the product. It fixes the channel objectives. It identifies the channel functions like storage, grading, etc. It evaluates the competitor's channel. Policy research. Policy research studies the company's policies. It evaluates the effectiveness of the marketing policies, sales policies, distribution policies, pricing policies, inventory policies, etc. Necessary changes, if any, are made in these policies. International marketing research. International marketing research studies the foreign market. It collects data about consumers from foreign countries. It collects data about the economic and political situation of different countries. It also collects data about the foreign competitors. This data is very useful for the exporters. Motivation research. Motivation research studies consumers' buying motives. It studies those factors that motivate consumers to buy a product. It mainly finds out why the consumers buy the product. It also finds out the causes of consumer behavior in the market. Market research. Market research studies the markets, market competition, market trends, etc. It also does sales forecasting. It estimates the demand for new products. It fixes the sales territories and sales quotas. Media research. Media research studies various advertising media. The different advertising media are television, TV, radio, newspapers, magazines, the internet, etc. Media research studies the merits and demerits of each media. It selects a suitable media for advertising. It does media planning. It also studies media cost. It helps in sales promotion and to avoid wastage in advertising. International marketing research process. A generic model of the marketing research process is as: define the problem, identify management objectives, develop research objectives, decide on the data collection techniques and procedures, develop all research instruments and materials, plan the sampling procedure, collect the data, analyze the data, prepare and present the research report, identify needs for subsequent research. Define the problem. The marketing research process begins with defining the problem. Before beginning any research project, it is very important that researchers properly define the problem and clearly distinguish the problem from the observable symptoms of the problem. Identify management objectives. Before starting a research project and collecting data, researchers must first identify the managerial objectives. Develop research objectives. Researchers must determine exactly what they are going to measure and how they will measure it. The IDEO model is a very useful tool for identifying management and research objectives. Decide on the data collection techniques and procedures. After researchers and managers have agreed on the objectives of the research project, researchers must decide on the appropriate data collection techniques and procedures. What research technique is best suited for collecting the specific types of information that decision makers need? Develop all research instruments and materials. After deciding on the techniques and procedures to be used, researcher must develop all of the materials necessary to collect the data and information. This could include the focus group, moderator's guide, the questionnaire, the cover letter to accompany the survey, and even detailed instructions for interviewers. Plan the sampling procedure. If a sample is to be taken, researchers must decide who will be in the sample and how these people will be chosen. Collect the data. Researchers must also make decisions regarding the specific data collection methodologies and procedures that will be used. Enter and analyze the data. After the data and information have been collected, it must be entered into a data file or other type of database so that it can be analyzed. At this stage in the research process, the researcher must perform all statistical analysis necessary to satisfy the research objectives. Prepare and present the research report. A marketing research project is complete only after the results from the research are communicated to decision makers. Prepare the report and present it to management, the client. Identify needs for subsequent research. Rarely is one research project able to provide all information necessary to make decisions regarding complex marketing problems. Often, the results from one research project prompt the need for additional research projects. Good research frequently raises more questions than it answers. International product life cycle. In the production development at the firm that has a priority in realizing a product, there are 3 phases to which correspond 3 types of strategies in the international production and commercial domain. The phase of the new product, when the firm has the absolute advantage in realizing the product or a new product which is requested a lot on the external market, even if the production costs and of course the prices are relatively high. So the firm produces and markets the respective product under its name and on its expenses. The maturity period, meaning a development of the production within the respective firm and gradually dissemination of technology to third competitive firms in accordance with the respective firm. In these conditions, the initial firm is confronting with the other producer's competition, and this thing determines it to assign a part of its production capacity to some firms more favored in what concerns the costs by under-contracting or even by external investments. The standardization phase, when the technology is widely accessible on the international plan and a bigger and bigger number of firms have possibilities of realizing the respective product. New product development in international market. New product development, NPD, is the term used to describe the complete process of bringing a new product or service to market. There are two parallel paths involved in the NPD process. One involves the idea generation, product design, and detail engineering. The other involves market research and marketing analysis. Companies typically see new product development as the first stage in generating and commercializing new products within the overall strategic process of product life cycle management used to maintain or grow their market share. Categories of new products. 6 categories of new products in terms of their newness to the company and to the marketplace. New to the world products. New products that create an entirely new market. New product lines. New products that allow a company to enter an established market for the first time. Additions to existing product lines. New products that supplement a company's established product lines, package sizes, flavors, so on. Improvements or revisions to existing products. New products that provide improved performance or greater perceived value and replace existing products. Repositioning. Existing products that are targeted to new markets or new market segments. Cost reductions. New products that provide similar performance at lower cost issues in new product development. New product failure. Nearly 80% of new packaged consumer goods and line extensions fail. Nearly 33% of new industrial products fail at launch. New successful products are unique superior products, higher quality, new features and offer higher value, have well-defined concept. By carefully defining and assessing the target markets, product requirements and benefits. Successful new products are the ones that have relative advantage, have compatibility with other technology and distribution systems, allow triability, divisibility for buyers to try and learn, can be judged through observation, just right in terms of complexity of technology and use, offer value for the price. The new product development process. Successful new product development process consists of 8 major steps. Idea generation, systematic search for new product ideas. Internal sources, customers, competitors, distributors, suppliers, others. Idea screening. To spot good ideas and drop poor ones. Is the product truly useful to consumers and society? Availability of market. Does it mesh well with companies' objectives and strategies? Do we have the people, skills and resources to make it succeed? Does it deliver more value to customers than competing products? Is it easy to advertise and distribute? Availability of technology. availability of raw materials. Risk exposure, profitability, cost benefit. Government priority, any other factor, critical success factor. Concept development and testing. Product concept is a detailed version of the new product idea stated in meaningful consumer terms. Concept development. A new product idea is developed into alternative product concepts. Concept testing. Calls for testing new product concepts with groups of target customers. Marketing strategy development. Describe target market, planned product positioning, planned sales, market share and profit goals for first few years. Business analysis. A review of the sales, costs and profit projections for a new product to find out whether these factors satisfy the company's objectives. Sales forecast, estimation of costs and profits. Product development, test marketing in realistic market setting, commercialization, launch, introducing new products to the world markets. Waterfall model, global phased rollout, new products trickle down in a cascade-like manner. Sprinkler model, simultaneous worldwide entry, growing prominence of universal segments, concerns about competitive preemption in the foreign markets. The waterfall strategy of segmentation entry is preferable over the sprinkler model when the life cycle of the products is relatively long, non-favorable conditions govern the foreign market such as small foreign markets compared to home market, slow growth, high fixed cost of entry, weak competitive climate exists in the foreign market because of such things as very weak local competitors, competitors willing to cooperate, no competitors. Summary. Now in the end, let us summarize what we have learnt in this lecture. A marketing research project is complete only after the results from the research are communicated to decision makers. Marketing research is a well-planned, systematic process which implies that it needs planning at all the stages. The process of international marketing research shares many commonalities with its domestic counterpart. Conducting market research in an international market requires a great deal of new learning. Distribution research studies the channels of distribution. It selects a suitable channel for the product.